joke. Stone look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Houston. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First carry now for Jaden Blue. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was Odafe Owe to make the play. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. He'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Texans are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Right back to Irving. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Played close quickly. Here comes third down.
It's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A gain there of 11. First down for Houston.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
18, watch out.
He'll get this out wide. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's
problem, Mike. You give an NFL quarterback that much time to find a receiver that open, it's just going to be pitch and catch and result in an easy 6. So they got to tighten up their coverage. They got to do a better job accounting for all these receivers, because if they have guys running that free the rest of this game, they're going to light up the scoreboard.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Uh-oh. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, the ball's out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
A first down throw for Purdy. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Chiefs, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Blue. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. One quarter in the books in this AFC Divisional playoff. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with 4th down coming up.
On the set. 18 back. 18 back. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. He's going to have the Chiefs 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On the ground, it's Blue. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Once more with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A second down throw here for Purdy. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They run straight ahead with Flew. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. He's going to air this out for Davis. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On the ground, it's Irvin. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
The Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be 2nd down. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1-yard line.
Irving. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
He was taken down behind
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. We go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19. Check up.
Here's a design run. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Texans. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
19, 18. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. He's got it! A big pickup there for the Chiefs. A gain of 66 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Throwing now from the gun. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
70 Lions. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Chiefs 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Jordan Battle up to the safety spot makes the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. This is Irvin, and the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Zion McCollum there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
Yellow.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Get set.
Third down. Purdy. He got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup. And it's good for the first down as well.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Purdy on first down. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Ray Amos there to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 3.
On third down, it's Purdy. Pass pulled in by Irvin. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet she's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Get set, get set. Yellow. 18, watch out. 53, yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Pass caught left side by Fant. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Texans first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his big tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
He'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That was push for 29. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Nice work there, going to the slide, gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, Blue. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third, they need 8. They'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, KC. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. It's metal frame corrodes.
now. He'll throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Purdy. Open man is Davis. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. Third down coming up.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way from 6.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Again in the air for Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. He'll air one out for Higgins. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing again is Purdy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Purdy going to put it up again. That one, take it in. Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. They'll send a man in motion left. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. On the return, here comes Campbell. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Houston. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Throw here to begin the drive. That is brought in. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
First down. A gain of 43 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Throwing now on first and 10. And it's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Outside. 22. 21.
He'll go again here with Irving. He's got some space past the 20. Bucky Irving. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Fighting his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Kansas City.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. On the run to the right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
The Chiefs will set up.
They'll drop to throw. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
33.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Irving. And he will have the first down. Even Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Texans, first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now Purdy. That is caught. Finding Higgins. He's going to have a Texans 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Back to the air is Purdy. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
4 yards.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tag 2 more onto their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Chiefs.
They'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This, a 44-yard attempt. His kick is perfect. And the Texans add on to their lead. So it's a win here for the Texans. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.